What is up, folks? This is Ericast, and welcome back to Infinity Minecraft. Alright, so I started doing a little bit of demolition. Reconstruction? I don't know. There's several different words you can use for it. But I started renovating the area, and I decided, well, why not just record a little bit of it and talk to you guys about what I'm thinking about it. And there's another thing that I wanted to talk to you about as far as video quality goes, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. So I added this little dolphin helmet's a little weird. Not that these guys aren't creepy to begin with. But anyway, so to start with, I put some gravel right here to make a way to get to this doorway over here, and of course to get to these houses. I'm thinking about making it one block higher. In this area it would be level with this door, and it would allow water to flow under it, make it like a bridge, I guess. But I'm not really sure exactly what I want to do with it quite yet, so I'm probably going to leave it the way it is for now. The big thing that I really want to work on, well, that's one of them, and I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to fix it. Because I don't want to lower the entire house one block, because that'd be a bit more work than I really wanted to put into the village. But we'll try to figure something out. Maybe I can just... all these doors are a little bit high, so maybe I could just make all of this one block higher. I think that would be the easiest way to do it. And I think that would probably be the best way to do it. This is going to go away. I like water quite a bit, but this is just in the wrong place. I want to keep the water over there, but like I said, I'm just not quite sure exactly yet how I want to deal with it. This is a bit of a problem. I might demolish this house. It's just a little 1x1. So I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Now that door is there. Let's go ahead. I think I'll just leave this one underground, but make it a bit more, you know, natural looking. Like it's supposed to be there, not that... well, World Gen was kind of funny, and that's just the way it ended up. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I'm going to dig this gravel up. Just because I would like to... well, I have a decent amount of gravel, but I want to make sure that I have enough to finish this project, and I don't know if I will if I don't go ahead and reuse the gravel that's already here. But while we're doing this, because it's going to take a few minutes, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about video quality and why it's dropped off a bit in the past episode and in this episode. So at the moment, I can't use Optifine, which is a big deal. If I turn the view distance down anymore, it starts looking really crappy as far as the mountains go. The fog moves in quite a bit, and it just does not look very good. So I've turned it back up to, I think it's like 16 chunks. I think that's right. Video settings, yeah, 16 chunks. I tried moving it down to 14, and you guys can tell me what you think. It'll take a second to load in. The villager was looking up too. I wonder what 14 chunks looks like compared to 16 chunks. Let's see how much I can see. Well, it's still taking a little while to load in. I'll pop back in when it's loaded. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's okay. It's giving a little boost in frame rate, but not much. But anyway, so without Optifine, it's just not nearly as good. So until then, until Alright, so what happened was Forge pushed some new versions of Forge. So CPW and the team that works on that. So they pushed a new version that changed the way that the loading screen when you load up Minecraft works. And so the Optifine guys, which is, I won't even try to say what their name is because it's kind of strange. They pushed a new version when people came and said, on the forums, hey, Optifine's not working anymore. Well, what happened? So they pushed a new version when CPW said basically Optifine needs to put a new version out because, we've updated, now they need to update. So the Optifine people did. They pushed a new version of the mod, and, well, Forged ended up putting out another version really quickly that broke the way that Optifine got around the new problems that were coming through. So now it's just not working anymore again. So I thought about just waiting to put out videos until that had been fixed, but I know you guys have been waiting very patiently on videos from me lately, so I figure, well, let's just go ahead and put out some videos, even though it's not quite up to the quality that I would like. I lowered some of the other settings, like the bitmap settings, to try and, help out with the frame rate, but it's just going to be not quite up to what I want it to be for a little while. I'm running between about 30 and 70, depending on what I'm doing. So, I mean, some of you may not notice, but the fact that I notice really, really bothers me. So, that's just a little something on that. If you do notice the quality change and it bothers you, or, whatever. So, that's what's going on with that. And, I don't know. I'll probably, for this part, put up like a retaining wall. To make it out of like brick or something. I want to stick mostly with the materials that are already used in this village. I don't want to make it, entirely of my own design and my own block usage, just because I want to keep it looking more like it's generated by Minecraft and not by me. Of course, there are other mods, interacting with it, but I want to keep it, relatively quote-unquote natural, and have other areas that I build my own stuff. So I think I'll probably replace this part right here, this layer, with a retaining wall, as soon as I have a furnace set up that I can go ahead and do a lot of that with. And I think I'm going to have to lower this well a few blocks, because right now it's way too high. It's like so much higher than everything else around it. And how am I gonna work with this? I'm not sure, to be honest. There are a couple things that I've worked out exactly how I want to do them, but there's some other areas that are just so out of whack that's like, oh, what in the heck am I supposed to do with it? And I would really like to speed this drill up, but I don't quite have the setup I need to do that just yet. It's really fast with dirt, just not with gravel. Put that back. And break that. Probably have a good bit of flint by the time I'm done with this. Okay. I'll change the landscape around here a little bit as well, but I'll do that later. I would like to bring the roofs out a little bit as well, because it just looks a little awkward whenever you have a roof that just ends exactly where the wall is. I've never liked houses in real life that do that. Hello, Mr. Golem. Looks like you're stuck. But looks like I'm stuck now too. I just wanted to get over here and lower this a bit. Now, as far as the other side goes, I I kind of want to lower this. Maybe I'll shape it so it's back that way a little bit. I'll just do this. You gonna come out? There you go. You're gonna spit on the fence now. There you go. Now you're not stuck. Alright, so maybe just like that. I guess that's fine. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Yeah, okay. Um, but yeah, I'll shape up the ground up here a little bit. But again, that's going to be later on. So this house, I might get rid of it as well. It's rather, I don't know, I can do a walkway to it like this, but it's a little odd. I think I'll leave this one. I do need to level this out. And this road right here definitely needs some work. Because, I mean, just look at it. Each row of blocks of them is just completely off. I think I'll go ahead and cut here for a little bit and do some work on this, and then we'll come back and talk about the changes we've made. Alright, so I will see you in just a minute. Alrighty folks, so let's do a little update here on what I've done. I've got a floating lamppost here. Actually, let's do that. I don't really like the height of that, but we'll deal with it. Alright, so we finished off this area over here. And so we've got an open place here. Maybe I'll add a tree here, I think. I'm not really sure, and I will deal with this in just a minute. I'm also not sure if I like having the dirt down here. Maybe I can expand this level of dirt over here to where it's only one level. It looked a little bit strange having two blocks of dirt here. I think that's definitely an option. This area, I need to do something in here. But maybe a pond or something, since water seems to be pretty prevalent. I think I'm going to fill in this water here. We've got an iron golem down there. We've actually got quite a few iron golems. There's a lot of villagers. Both the modded type of vanilla ones and all these guys from Minecraft Comes Alive. I think they don't recognize each other, so there's going to be like twice the number that there should be as per, you know, valid houses. So I think that's what's going on, because there's a lot of them. The upside of that is there are a lot of guards and a lot of iron golems around. So this area, even when I open it up, should be pretty safe. We actually did have a couple zombies out there earlier, but I'm just kind of going around and showing you guys. See, this is what I meant by the dirt in there. This looks a little bit more natural just because it is a farm. But yeah, haven't done the bridge yet. I'm still debating exactly what I want to do. And over here, I've wrapped this little walkway around over here, and I plan on putting a big tree right here. I think they'll be pretty good. I haven't decided whether I want to connect this walkway up right here to this one. I think I might, but still not quite sure on it. There's a lot of improvements I want to make, but again, as I said earlier, I don't want to make too many, because then it will be less Minecraft generated and more me generated. So as far as accessing these houses up here, what I think I'm gonna do is, I only really have a couple types of wood at the moment, so we're gonna use the dark oak to start off with and just see how it looks. I'm not really convinced that it's gonna look all that great, because there's pretty much no dark oak in this area. I wanted to use just the normal oak, but I have like 2 blocks of that, so we're just going to see design-wise and not color-wise if this works out very well. Stick a torch there for now. I am going to take all the torches out. I would love to be able to set up all the different kinds of lighting, and I will, but it's going to be a little while before I have the materials available to do that. Alright, so one option is we just leave it like this. I don't think that's going to look very good though, and it would make sense to me to have a, well, no, I can't really get up here. I guess we'll go like this. Alright, to have fences going around the outside like this. So, does that look good? Actually, I think it might. And even the color doesn't look all that bad. It adds a bit of contrast to what everything else is. Yeah. I'll think about the color palette, but I think I do like the fences being there. You guys can let me know what you think about it and all the other changes I've made. Aw, here's a poppy. They're a rose. I still like calling them roses, but I guess they are poppies now. So I try to call them poppies, but sometimes I forget. I know I did that time, but... Aw. That's sweet. Alright, so I think I'm going to leave that like that for now, because I think that actually looks pretty decent. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely like it. Okay, so we're going to leave it like that, and we're going to do something similar up over that way. So let's go ahead and move up here. I think the staircase worked out decently well, considering I'm only using gravel. I would like to make probably just a 2-wide path coming around this side. I think that would be best, not 3, because we're going to have to narrow it down even further in a minute. So let's go ahead and clear this out. Like so. Okay, let's go ahead and switch. I shouldn't need a cobble, so let's go ahead and do this. And I'm trying to keep everything lit pretty well, because even though we do have a bunch of guards, I don't want things spawning in while I'm doing construction. Alright, so let's go ahead and, I didn't need to do those blocks, but... Alright, so let's go ahead and lower it down 1 here. That way we don't block the window. And then go like this. Actually, let's go ahead and do it like... Yeah, I think that'll be fun. Oi! The whole speeding up when you break another block and for the next block can be a little bit frustrating sometimes when you're using something really fast. Alright. Yeah, I know. I'll replace it. Alright, it's like this. And then I think we'll go down 1 more. Down to here. Okay, and we'll just put a torch here for now. I think that's all lit up properly. Yeah, it looks like it. And let me go ahead and turn F7 off because it's dropping my FPS really badly. Part of it's I'm really sensitive to it right now because it's pretty low and a lot lower than I'm used to it being. But it was like cutting my FPS in half. Not good. Alright, so we'll bring it out to here. And then... See, these doors are on 2 different levels. Let's go ahead and do this. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, like that. And then bring it around to 2 wide. And for here, I guess we'll go like this. Seems reasonable. And then I guess we'll do it like that. Not totally convinced by that, but I'm not sure if there's really a better way. Because the problem is if you drop this one down a block, then here, I'll show you. Oh, good, I caught him. If you drop this one down, I don't mind that, but, oh, is it actually not going to let me walk over? Okay, so I actually don't mind that too much. Now, this one needs to be like this. That way you can't see through it. Yeah, I can go with that. So now the villagers should be able to access this area, which they've been stuck in there for a while. Actually, I'll put that there, and I'll put that one there. And that should be good. Yeah. Actually, I like this. This looks a lot better than I thought it was going to. I was a little worried about doing this, but I think it's turned out alright. I'm not sure what else I need to do in this area. Kind of like to lower this a little bit. Oops. Actually not worried about the grass at the moment. I'll set up my own grass patterns later on. Put some leaves down and stuff like that. Now, I don't like how that building looks, the building that I'm living in. I might eventually just demolish it. Because it is way too high compared to where it should be. I put that ladder there, and actually I chose that house so that I could put that style ladder there because the villagers don't like those ladders, so they won't climb them. But yeah, so. Oh, another thing, I got rid of this big pillar kind of thing that was the earth shooting up, and I need to fix the wall, but I don't have brick at the moment. So, I freed you all. You can leave now. Look at that archer one. He's just like, I don't know, he looks super derpy. His head sticking out through the top of his helmet. But yeah. So I need to fix that house if I'm going to keep that house. I might not keep that house. I don't really like it very much. Will I put anything in its place? I'm not really sure. I want to do something along the back of that because there's a lot of empty space around that side of the village. But again, I'm just not really sure. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know because I'm not really coming up with anything at the moment, but yeah. Alright, so I think this is going to be another shorter video for now. Tomorrow we're probably going to get into some modding and getting into some ore processing, stuff like that. I know I've already done a bit of that, but I would like to go ahead and get some power generation and processing up using RF instead of using EU. Because it just, like I've mentioned before, it just works better with other mods, like Ender.io and stuff like that, which I would really like to get into. I might even use Ender.io, I'm not sure. It's kind of a more advanced mod than thermal expansion, so I don't know that I really want to start off with it. I might just use thermal expansion just to start things off. But I'll do a little bit more tweaking around here. I've also got another series that's coming up. It's over I'd say a modded, sort of modded server it's based in vanilla. And it's this huge maze map that's actually really, really cool. It has a bunch of different villages and stuff like that in it. And you just guys, you'll just have to see it to understand it, because it has some server mods in there, but it's based off vanilla Minecraft, and you actually, to use it or to get into the map, you don't have to install any mods yourself. So I don't know, I think it's gonna be pretty good. We'll just have to see on it. I kind of hope that I'm not spending too much time wandering around in the maze and getting you guys plenty of, actual interesting stuff going on. But I think it could be pretty cool. But yeah. So that's going to be it for today. Until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day.